Okay, I don't know how far we'll get today because of probably have to be heading out here pretty soon.
Is this being recorded right now?
It is.
Yeah, don't just have a mic on him.
Yeah. Huh. I mean, that doesn't blend in with my blue jeans.
I don't think it does.
Getting closer.
Yeah.
Hold it up to my shirt, and it might be. All right. Okay, so I would presume that we'll have our first vocabulary evaluation over the first page on Tuesday, the 31st. Okay, I don't have this updated yet. And then the second one on Thursday, Groundhog's Day, or February 2nd. Okay, so I'm going to write that down now so that once I do look over there, I know when that is. So it's 1/31 and 2/1. Vocab quiz 1, vocab quiz 2. Okay? So one's on a Tuesday, the other one's on a Thursday. All right? So.
The first is on Wednesday, so it'd be 2/2. Thursday, yes.
Oh, I got them back to back, don't I?
Yeah, those are written by
What do you mean?
I said it right, I just didn't write it correctly.
Actually, they're supposed to be a Tuesday.
Right.
Then the first would be a Wednesday, and he said Thursday.
And I meant Thursday. So that would be Tuesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
What's
Yep.
the break in between for?
For your sand,
All right.
do you want to go back to that?
I'm good.
So,
Curious. I was just
Sure,
curious.
if I did it.
so have your vocabulary done by Tuesday, okay? And chances are you probably have them done already, okay? Just on account of how we always like to talk about taxes. You don't have to worry about that yet, but some of you might be of age. I think maybe when you are or turn 16, maybe you're responsible for filing taxes. Yes. Yes. So one of the things we talk about, see, they got proof of insurance. Your employers have to do that, and that has to be filed with taxes. So the taxes are due on April 15th, but I think it's actually the 18th this year because I think it falls on a Saturday maybe. But regardless, if you get them done in January or early February, it's one less thing to have to worry about. Same thing with these assignments. One less thing you have to worry about if you have it done because we gave you in-class time to do that. We'll also wrap up the apple video. I think we went through some of them questions. Apples are vilified. Why? Make alcohol. All in our new country, but America was fairly young at that time. Then what led to success? A type of fruit tends to be more sweet or sweeter, it's going to be consumed more. The more it gets consumed, the more seeds are going to end up in the digestive tract of mammals. And you saw a bear, for instance. Then once the scat is passed, okay, or waste products, they're depositing new seeds, okay? And that's one aspect that was the plant's success. If it's sweet, it's not what?
Bitter.
Not bitter. And more importantly, it's not poisonous. Oddly enough, that's probably what led to the success of pizza. Because no matter whether you're talking about pizza or spaghetti or any other types of foods like that, they all have this in common. The sauce, okay? It was believed that in early Roman times, tomatoes are actually part of the black nightshade family. Okay, black nightshade is a weed that grows around here, and of course they form black circles like this. Okay, but tomatoes actually grow bigger but it used to be the idea that black nightshade is actually toxic to us as humans. But in starving times, when Rome was starting to become maybe more of a formidable empire, in order to feed everyone, the poor individuals actually took a gamble. Let's look at this plant called the tomato plant. Let's try consuming it. And they weren't poisoned. That was the rise of tomatoes. And that's why when we associate any type of pasta, spaghetti, pizza, all the origins go back to Rome or Italy. Okay? So, moving forward, and also I think there's one more question on there, and I don't know how we can get this confused. It's not Chapman, Chapman. In other words, with a P as in Papa. Okay? Johnny Chapman, not Appleseed. Okay? So I think this is where we left off, and here's where we begin. And one of the things that I think helps keep this separate is when you think of sclerenchyma, your clue is it's a secondary type of tissue. So since we're talking about secondary, keep that in line with sclerenchyma, and then you know which type of tissue we're talking about. Yes?
I think this is a little messed up. Our first line says cells that like that line is cytoplasm and other components.
Yeah.
And then we still
Yeah.
have a line in the second type that's not filled.
So this is what's typed out.
No, you had to write down the middle.
That's way on the bottom.
That last line on there,
Okay?
they specialize, that is typed out, but there's a line under that we haven't
Okay.
got filled in. And then
We don't have a line.
the third type only has 2 dashes.
Okay. Well, you're going to have to make 3 then. Okay?
But the third type doesn't.
The first one
Here,
on
do
the
you want to
third
look
type.
at it?
No. I've got a copy here. Okay. Okay.
Our last one was they specialize in support regions.
Okay. You know, I thought this was the same PowerPoint presentation. I wonder, so it was dermal tissue. Yes, so go ahead and get down to here and we'll fill that gap in on Monday. Okay.
Dermal tissue.
Yes, this is on your paper. Get down to here because that is what, about not quite 2/3 of the way down. It says dermal tissue covering the epidermis. Okay, we're talking about that right here. Okay. And just one more after this, and then that's probably where we will stop for today. And we better make sure that our mode of transportation starts. It did yesterday, so logic would say it should start today, but stranger things have happened.
Which one are you driving today?
I don't know, this one, whatever you want to call that one. Okay, sure. Do I even want to know why you named these? Okay, all right. I don't remember the names anyway. Okay. That's 21, isn't it?
21.
I made that correlation yesterday. Okay, then to wrap things up, just get cuticle on there. Then we'll start with this next Monday.
We had 2 different.
And then, again, if you've been following along and doing what we're asked, how do you know the difference between a lateral meristem and an apical meristem in the roots? For instance, where's the apical meristem? It goes down. It's at the root tip. Where's the lateral meristem? On the sides. That's what a lateral is in football, for instance. Okay? Or if you say bilateral breath sounds. Okay? You have your fancy stethoscope here, and you put it in this vicinity here, and you can hear gas exchange taking place in both lungs. That's what we call bilateral, on the sides. Okay? So what does meristem mean on its own? Yeah, it's just a type of rapid growth. Okay? Then what's an example of a taproot?
Carrot.
Okay? Or you could say radish. I think sugar beets was also named. Okay? Otherwise, the majority of roots that we think or can visualize, fibrous roots. Okay? Then what is a node? It's a part of a leaf, but where's that? On the top or the sides? Okay, it's on the sides. And then between two nodes, you call a what? Okay? And then when you look at the stem of a tree, what are 4 identifications there? Bark is one.
Sapwood.
Sapwood, heartwood,
And heartwood thing. Yeah, and
the annual rings. Okay? And I think there's maybe a couple of other things that were drawn up on the, or maybe that was it. I'd have to look at the picture. Okay? So that's all I have for today. So keep those dates in mind. Tuesday, January 31st, and Thursday, February 2nd. Those are your evaluations. All terms are due on Tuesday. Not just the first set, all terms are. Should you be missing some of those, they're either in the book or on the Science Channel.
No.
Okay?
Or outside.
All right. So we will catch up to you next time, next week.